Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 18th. We're going to just jump right in here, Libra, and take a look at what is going on for you here this week. The Justice card, your card, Libra, kept wanting to pop out while I was shuffling. If you don't know, basically I sit here and I just shuffle and zone out before I do someone's reading. So the Justice card kept popping out. We're going to see if it wants to pop up in your reading or not. But we're going to take a look at your current energies with this main spread, and then we are going to clarify with the baby tarot here and see what wants to come up for you with this energy. But Libra, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you. You start off with this new beginning card. I love this card. It's a very positive card for a new beginning. This looks a little challenging, but I feel that this mostly has to do with the people that you surround yourself with in your life with this reading. It's pretty straightforward reading, and I feel like this new beginning in your life is probably because you're just surrounding yourself with better people here. And I do want to clarify that. Yeah, you have this trust card as well. Maybe it's hard for you to trust people at this time, Libra, or has been. And I do see that here. It's like I'm getting, on this birds of a feather card, I'm getting positives and negatives popping into my head with that card, which we're going to talk about in just a minute, but it is pretty interesting. You have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the High Priestess here. I feel for some of you, you need to learn to trust your intuition with this energy. So I feel for some of you, this is kind of like what you're learning at this time. I'm just going to skip forward. I feel like this card is almost, like I feel like it should be up here, Libra. I feel like it is the overarching energy for like your whole entire reading. I feel like this is the most important card here, this Birds of a Feather card. You are realizing or having a realization in this first row. The realization that you're having is I feel like you are realizing that when certain people in your life, maybe your life turns into the Ten of Swords, maybe things start falling apart, maybe you start having negative reactions to things, or maybe your attitude changes, or maybe you feel not as happy. I'm getting something about like certain people maybe affecting certain traits that you have. This could also be in relationships as well. It's like maybe you get into a relationship or a certain type of relationship, and maybe you are realizing here that it's like that type of relationship makes you more lazy, or maybe it doesn't push you, or whatever the case may be. So in this first row, I feel that you are very focused on like the type of people that you surround yourself with, and it's like you're having this realization. It's almost like a wake-up call that I feel for you. And again, here you have the Birds of a Feather card. I feel that this is just saying you're realizing that birds of a feather flock together. I feel like you're realizing that there are certain people who can help you and certain people who will help you. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. Again, this is a card of discernment, this King of Swords. This could be you, Libra, the King of Swords, and I feel you have learned like what to look for, what to watch out for. You've learned what to pay attention to, and all those other things, so you know like who you can trust, who you can't trust. I feel like you're also realizing that certain people lift you up and certain people pull you down, right? And that's really what I just feel like this reading is saying. It's like I said, pretty simple. I feel that you are just realizing the people that you need in your life. I do feel that some of you are going to be working very hard. You go from this very conflicted energy in your past here with the Five Wands. You know, I feel that maybe certain people have been confusing to you, or maybe certain people have caused you not to realize what you need to work on, to I'm almost getting like a very focused energy here in this middle. Nine of Cups, you know, this guy, he kind of looks like he knows exactly what he wants, right? You know, this is a card of contentment, and it's a very good card. It's a card of wishes as well, but he is kind of content. He is happy where he is. I always tell people to make sure that you don't get stuck in the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a good card. And again, it is a card of wishes and wish fulfillment, but it's just contentment. It's just being happy. It's just being comfortable. You know, there is the Ten of Cups. There is more than just the Nine of Cups. So while it's a good card, I always say, like, you know, keep pushing. But what I will say is the Two of Pentacles, I get this like very strong focus. Like I feel like you're like laser focused on working on something here. And you even have the Chariot. showing up here. The Chariot to me is like keeping your eye on the prize. You know, I always say that the Chariot, if you've ever watched the Harry Potter movies, it's like there's a golden snitch right here on the card, you know? So I feel there is some sort of win coming in for you. You do start off this row with this not for you card. I feel like you're learning like who is willing to play the game and who is not willing to play the game. You know, there's like a chessboard on this card. And I feel that this could be, like I hesitate to use the word test here, Libra, but I feel that in your dealings with people in the near future, in love, in business, all areas of your life, I almost feel like you're going to be paying attention to people who, you know, play fair. I feel like you're going to be paying attention to whether or not, you know, people are willing to kind of have a co-creative experience with you, if you want to put it that way. And you have this choice card, definitely a choice coming up for you as well. I feel like you're moving away from something. Chariot, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords can be a heartbreak, but 3 of Swords can also be a good thing as well. You know, it can say you're separating away from something that brings conflict into your life. You know, if we look at this row here, 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, it's like you're moving away from something that is just drama. I feel like you're moving away from something that is just, you know, negative emotion here with these 2 cards. Could be a relationship, could also be a business as well. And I feel like you're moving towards this, something that you know is better for you. The High Priestess, 9 of Cups, Chariot. It's like, you know, you see something as a victory. Every single air sign that I did a reading for this week has had some message about being, like, knowing exactly where their happiness lies. My thing with drama is, you know, I feel like we are emotional beings, of course, and I feel like that's why we allow drama into our lives. I feel like that's why we allow, like, we are obsessed with drama as well, like as a society, is because like we love that emotional, you know, emotional release, or we love that the emotional feelings. But you know, there are positive ways to do it instead of being sucked up in drama. Again, I feel like there is a shift coming in the universe where I feel like the drama stuff in, you know, all areas of life is just not going to work anymore for people, you know. So, because I feel like there are positive ways to have emotional range. You know, part of me feels like the problem is it's like, if this is a love situation, it's like maybe you're in a love situation, but it's like maybe it's just because the person you're with provides, you know, an emotional range, and maybe everybody else you're meeting is boring, right? Maybe everybody else doesn't have any ups or downs, so it's like you don't know where you stand. But I feel like you're learning that you can be with a person who's positive, who also has emotional range, but in a more positive sense, not like this drama sense. So I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting there. For others, like I said, this could be just a choice in work or business. I feel like you're very sure of yourself. I get this very kind of like certain feeling about this last row, even with the 3 of Swords here. It's almost like your mind is made up. You have made a decision to move towards something, whether it's a new job, new business, new person. I feel like you have made your mind up. Very powerful, like I feel powerful in this reading as well, so I love it. But let's clarify this, and let's see what comes up for you here, Libra. Libra people, make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But Libra, let's clarify and see what comes up for you. You have the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, something's too much work. Again, probably the drama. You have the Temperance card here and the 4 of Swords. This 10 of Pentacles wanting to pop out here. We'll pop that up here. But I feel for some of you that this is saying that something was like too much work. I feel like you tried to turn a situation around in the past with this Temperance card many times. And it's like you were just always waiting for blessings to come in. Or maybe you were putting in a lot of work and you just weren't getting any rewards from whatever the situation is, whether it's like love, business, money. And I feel like you're just, it's like you're, the amount of work you were putting into something wasn't the amount of rewards you were getting. I feel like it was just off balance. It wasn't equaling up. I get like a lack of balance here. The 9 of Cups really tells me that you have probably chosen in the recent past to withdraw and to make yourself the focus, you know, which is a good thing. The 9 of Cups is the center here, and the center card in a 9-card spread is the most important card. So I feel like you are making yourself the center of attention, but this is like a good thing, not a bad thing. You have the High Priestess. Definitely trust your intuition. I feel like your intuition is guiding you. We'll talk about that in a second. You have the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here. A lot of luck coming in for you here. And the Emperor. Could be an Aries. It's funny because in the mid-monthly readings, Libra, I kept on the Aries reading. I kept calling Aries Libra in that reading, so some of you definitely could be dealing with an Aries. But you have the High Priestess, the Page of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, in the Emperor here. The High Priestess is something entering into your awareness, I feel. And again, it's this certainty right here with the Chariot. So for some of you, it's like maybe you've been thinking about leaving a relationship. I feel like you're just more sure of yourself about like moving towards someone new with this energy. Or maybe you're like looking for a new job. I feel like you're just more sure of yourself. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. Once you grab on to whatever this offer is, you will be successful. That will turn the wheel. So I feel like for you to experience movement at this time, you need to grab on to some sort of limited time opportunity with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, to me, is a limited time opportunity because there is a fish in this cup here, and that fish could easily jump out of the cup. The fish could easily escape from this cup. But it kind of says like you need to grab onto something. So I do feel you're going to be presented with an offer. I'm actually going to pull you an extra row here, Libra, because I don't get what this offer is. And I want more details on what it is because I'm nosy. So we're going to pull another row once we finish this off just to see what the offer that could be coming in for you is. But I feel like it's going to lead to a total turnaround. And this Emperor to me is saying, like, again, back to the birds of a feather thing. I feel like that's someone who's very just closed off. Like, I feel like you could be almost dealing with a person who's not communicating with you, or you could be dealing with someone who's being very cold. And I feel like you're just deciding, you know what, I'm not going to give energy to these people anymore who drag me down, like I was saying earlier. You have the Moon. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, by the way. Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Pisces. You have Scorpio right here on the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Every single reading I do for you, Libra, you get the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Damn, Libra. I love the air sign readings this week have been just like amazing. So I feel like you're doing something that's increasing your resources with the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is a very passionate new beginning. Again, sometimes like I feel when we're just in the flow, when we're doing the right thing that we're supposed to be doing, the universe just gets out of our way, right? The universe just opens up and kind of things just happen. Change very, very quickly. So, you know, I feel like there are like very rapid changes coming in for you here with this energy. It's funny because like a couple weeks ago, I don't remember who I was saying this to, Libra, but I get these vibes of like overnight millionaire. And again, it could be money for you, Libra. But I'm not saying this is money that's coming in for you, but you know, there's like a saying, I don't know if it's a saying or what it is, but basically pretty much everybody who's a millionaire is an overnight millionaire. It's like one day they had it and the next day, or one day they didn't have it and the next day they did, right? And I get that feeling for you here. It's like one day you don't have something and the next day you do. It's like, I feel like there's a very like rapid shift happening for you here. A very quick change is the best way I could describe the energy, where it's like one day you don't have something and the next day you do. It's just like that simple. But again, I think I said to Aquarius, and I'm going to say this to you as well, it's like, this is not something that you didn't earn. You know, I feel like people maybe in your life do not see all of this right here, like all the work, all the challenges, all the things that you had to go through to get whatever it is that you were receiving. So I want to see what this offer could be. Again, we have the Ten of Pentacles kind of popping out there as well. Ten of Pentacles to me could be an inheritance, could be money, but to me the Ten of Pentacles can also represent education. You have the Seven of Cups, so really you're probably spoiled for choice. You probably have a lot of opportunities. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I feel like you're just open to receiving whatever, whatever you can get. Yeah, the Death card definitely could be a major transformation coming in for you. So that doesn't really make it any more clear here. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're probably coming out of the cold. So you could be discovering or finding a relationship here. Yeah, freedom. So it could just be freedom as well. That doesn't really surprise me, the whole freedom thing either, that people could be setting themselves free. Uranus and Taurus, you know, to me, Uranus and Taurus is more about freedom and are living more free lives. I feel like more and more people, you know, over the next like 10 years or so are going to be kind of looking more towards like side hustles, doing things on the side to make extra money, things like that. I feel like people are learning that they can't rely on a career, basically. And so I feel like people are becoming more self-reliant. We see this in the astrology as well, because we have Chiron and Aries. Chiron and Aries, you know, I don't want to get started on Chiron and Aries because it always causes a problem, but it's about healing the masculine. And not only that, it's really about healing independence. So I feel like people, it's no surprise that we have, you know, Neptune and Pisces, which I feel like is pulling people towards maybe, and also Uranus and Taurus, both those things to me are making people maybe more focused on doing things on their own. And then we have Chiron and Aries, at the beginning of all this, of Uranus and Taurus, basically, pretty much in the first, decan of Uranus and Taurus. And to me, like, putting all this together, I know that was probably like mental algebra for most people, but to me, basically, to make a long story short, this just says that I feel like people are becoming more focused on freedom, more focused on independence as well. This kind of says you're spoiled for choice here, Libra, on receiving something that you desire. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Seven of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Cups. It's like the universe is like saying, I meant what I said right there. You have the King of Wands. Definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you, or someone you're going to be very passionate about here as well. I feel like saying grasshopper, weird. I feel like this person is they make very quick movements here as well. So if you're attracting love into your life, I feel like this person, it's like their life moves like leaps and bounds. I feel like this is a hustler, mover and shaker type of person. And again, it could be male, female, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards, so whatever you're attracted to. I just feel like it's like someone who's got a lot of irons in the fire. And you have the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, it could be a water sign as well here, but definitely could be love. But damn, Libra, I love this reading. I feel like this is very, very good for you. I feel like there's a lot of good things coming up for you as well. A lot of success. I feel like you're spoiled for choice here, Libra. So anyway, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope this helps. Definitely watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. Really appreciate all the support. But thank you, Libra, and definitely enjoy your week.